Alright everybody, I'm going to be honest with you, I just sat and did these 4 times, so, you know, the effects sort of worn off. I am very ill, my throat is killing me, I have a terrible cold. I haven't done one of these in a very, very long time. You know, my capture card didn't work, so it's good to be back on GVA. I am playing some Free For All Asylum. This video is an it is a example of how I play Halo Reach Free For All, and I'm going to show you all of the tips. I'm not going to show you the tips because this video doesn't really give you that much, but I'm going to tell you about the tips that you know, help me play the game well, our free for all games anyway, and I'm going to show you everything, really, show you how I play it, and hopefully by this I will allow you to get into Halo Reach more and use it in GVA, and hopefully get more of you guys out involved in Halo Reach for GVA, which would be really great, and get a good community out there, which would be really cool. But anyway, this video is kind of good because it shows you my best and worst moments in a whole game. It shows you, you know, the mistakes I make, and it shows you the good kills I get. And you know, there's a few tips I want to show you. So tell you even. So the first tip I want to tell you is the use of early kills. Now, in the first 2 minutes of the game, what you should do in a free-for-all game, you know, there's 8 guys out there. They all want to get the lead early. So the first thing you do is you sprint to any power weapon. I don't care what it is, whether it's shotgun, you know, rocket launcher, you know, sniper or sword. You grab it instantly and you rush in. You kill as many as you can very quickly. You just try and move in as fast as possible. Be highly aggressive in the opening 2 minutes. Don't be exact. Just try and get maybe the first 2 or 3 minutes. Just try and you know, just completely, you know, pressure. Just get as many kills as you possibly can in the first few stages. Now, the beauty behind this is it allows you to make mistakes afterwards. You know, if you have a small lead at the beginning, preferably a 2 or 3 kill lead. I mean, I'm not showing an example here. I'm getting fucking dominated, but in the first 2 or 3 minutes, it's good to have a lead of about 2 or 3 kills. Purely because, you know, if you die, it's time being wasted. You know, there's a good respawn time where, you know, when there's a game of free-for-all game, you know, there's guys where there's like 2 or 3 of you all vying for the lead, and there's only 1 kill in it. You know, if you die, that's a good few seconds you're out of the game. It's that moment now, that's where people capitalize. You know, when you're dead, other people can get a small lead. So it's good to kind of develop a rally, pick up a few doubles or triples, and just try and get a small lead so you can allow yourself, you know, when you're at the game for that respawn time, you're not losing anything. You've gained everything. You're paying your it's kind of, call it health insurance. You know, you're allowing yourself to make mistakes. You know, when you're dying, you know, you have a cushion where, you know, that time you wasted, you could have spent it on a kill. You know, it doesn't really matter because you've got this certain amount of kills anyway, so, you know, there's no one even close to you anyway. So that's the first thing you should do when you start a game, is grab all the power weapons as soon as you possibly can, and just be incredibly hostile in the opening stages. Now, after those first 2 minutes, your next strategy is, well, really to go after all of the power weapons, completely remove all of the other power weapons from the map, or just use them all up. The beauty behind this is because power weapons are a main essential in Halo Reach's strategies to anyone. I mean, a lot of guys can't assault rifle, including me, can't use DMRs, can't use assault rifles, and can't throw grenades. And they rely on power weapons because they're good at sniping, and they're good at rocket launchers, or they're good with shotguns. And they will use the shotgun beat down, and they will use a sniper rifle, and they will use headshots to gain leads. And that's where a lot of people, you see a lot of games, I've seen a lot of games where people have just used one weapon and just stay with that weapon the entire game. And the best way to remove this is by simply just removing that weapon from the map, removing it from people using it. We will have at least 3 or 4 guys strategies in that lobby. I guarantee it's about 3 or 4 guys that have that strategy of gunning for the power weapons. If you remove them from the equation, you've taken them out of the game completely. They can't DMR, they can't assault rifle, they can't grenade, they can't do anything because they're so poor at these other things. They won't be able to gain a small lead that they normally do, and they will be pretty much taken out of the equation. So that's the next best. So basically what you've done now, so you've done the first 2 minutes, you've removed at least 1 power weapon, you've gained a small lead, so allowing you to make more mistakes. You have removed all of the power weapons after that, so you've killed off anyone else's chance at a strategy. Then you go straight into you know, assault again. You go straight into moving around the map and picking off easy kills. Now, the beauty behind free-for-all games, it's not like a Team Slayer game. You know, in Team Slayer games, you've always got a guy backing you up. You know, you'll go in guns blazing, and you at least got 2 or 3 guys backing you up at one moment or another. And the beauty behind free-for-all is everyone's all out for each other. Everyone's out to get each other. There are no friends. No one's teaming up. You know, there's 100 of different battles going around all at once in different areas of the map. So what your main goal is to grab the jetpack. The jetpack is the best thing for that map, purely because it allows you to move around the map quicker. Sprint works too. I didn't mean to go on sprint, as you can see. I accidentally went on it before. I just hit start and I didn't check. I wanted to go on jetpack, but jetpack is the best weapon to use, the best perk to use, purely because it gives you that mobility and allows you to move on the map quicker and jump between people and try and dodge and weave and not get killed. And you know, it's kind of allowing, it's transportation really. It gives you that momentum, it gives you that movement, and it allows you to go around the map quicker, you know, especially in these small games, short games as well. A starting to get map just open, but you know, games like Reflection will show it to you, where it's built on multiple levels, then it's quite easy to kind of get bogged down in fighting. You can sort of jump around and kind of like cheap shot people as they come in, or they're fighting other people, and you can come in from nowhere and throw a random grenade and get them both. So that's the main 3 strategies I've told you so far: is removing them from the game in the first 2 minutes, gaining a lead with a power weapon, gaining small cushion so you're allowing yourself to make mistakes. Then you grab all the power weapons to remove other people's and take them out, using removing them and stopping them from using their own strategies. And then number 3 is being incredibly hostile and using a jetpack to move around the map. And these 3 are kind of the essential things you need to know playing Halo Reach free-for-all. I want an open challenge to anyone who's kind of got a better strategy to playing Halo Reach. Anyone's more than welcome to a video response to this. Just show me how you play Reach and how your strategy differs from mine. Because I've spoken to a lot of people about this, and there's a variety of different ways to do it. And this is from my experience, you know. I've won games using it this way, and hopefully this is a really well done formula that I've kind of looked into, so I can give you guys a little bit of something when I came back. Hopefully you guys can use this when you play Reach, and hopefully get some good games. You can level up quicker, hopefully get the points you need, and you know, hopefully enjoy the game more. You know, that's the most important thing, is that this strategy allows you to kind of like the game more and enjoy the game, and hopefully get more of you guys into GVA and into Reach, and get more Reach videos out onto GVA. That's my main goal with this. So hopefully you listen to what I've told you. Hopefully use those 3 strategies to the best of your ability, and even make your own takes on them. You know, you don't have to take them all word for word. You can use it differently. You can change the strategy. You can do it the way that fits your playstyle. But you know, using these 3 essential kind of systems kind of allow you to kind of gain headway and kind of have a basic standpoint of how to play each game differently. But hopefully you've enjoyed this video. It's a little different from what I normally do. Some Dead Space commentary coming up soon. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy it. It's going to be really good to do some Dead Space on my private channel, some live commentary on Reach already. Check out the podcast I've been doing on GVA. Hopefully you're enjoying what GVA is doing. Ryan's doing a great job, and you should all give him respect for what he does. He's a fantastic guy, and he does a lot of work for this channel. I can't wait to do some more stuff for you. It's good to be back. It's a pleasure to be back, and hopefully you enjoy me being back. Post in the comments, what you think, and hopefully I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care.